Hey there, friends. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here today because we need to talk about something that's affecting millions of Americans right now. Have you been hearing all the buzz about Social Security changes? Maybe you've seen headlines that made your heart skip a beat. Some say benefits are getting cut. Others claim there's a bonus coming. What's really going on? Today, I'm going to cut through all the noise and give you the straight facts about the new Social Security budget. No confusing jargon, no political spin, just the truth you need to know. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive in together. Let me start with what's actually happening. You know how every year Social Security gets what's called a cost of living adjustment, or COLA? Think of it like this. It's the government's way of saying, hey, we know groceries and gas cost more this year, so here's a little extra to help. For 2025, Social Security announced a 2.5% COLA increase. Now I know what you're thinking. Is that good or bad? Well, let me put it in perspective for you. If you're getting $1,800 a month right now, that 2.5% increase means about $45 more each month. That's $540 extra over the whole year. For someone getting $2,500 monthly, it's about $62 more per month, or $744 for the year. But here's where it gets interesting. This 2.5% increase is actually lower than what we've seen recently. In 2023, it was 8.7%. In 2024, it was 3.2%. So why the smaller increase this year? The answer is actually good news. The COLA is based on inflation. Lower COLA means inflation is cooling down. Your groceries aren't going up in price as fast as they were. Your gas isn't jumping as much. It's a sign the economy is stabilizing. Now, let's talk about those scary headlines about benefit cuts. Here's the truth: your current benefits aren't being cut. Not this year, not next year. The Social Security Administration has made this crystal clear. However, and this is important, we do need to talk about the long-term picture. According to the 2024 Social Security Trustees Report, if nothing changes, the trust fund could be depleted by 2034. That's about 10 years from now. But even then, and listen carefully, benefits wouldn't disappear. They would be reduced to about 80% of current levels. So if you're getting $2,000 now, it might become $1,600. Not ideal, but not zero either. Here's something that catches a lot of people off guard every year. Your Medicare Part B premium comes right out of your Social Security check. And yes, that premium usually goes up each year too. For 2025, the standard Medicare Part B premium is $185 per month. That's up from $174.70 in 2024. So even though you're getting that 2.5% COLA increase, some of it gets eaten up by the higher Medicare premium. Let me show you what this looks like in real numbers. Say you're getting $1,800 in Social Security. Your COLA increase gives you $45 more, but your Medicare premium went up about $10, so your actual increase is closer to $35 per month. This is why some people feel like their Social Security raise doesn't really help much. It's not that anyone's trying to trick you, it's just how the system works. You might have seen articles talking about Social Security bonuses. Let me be super clear about this. There's no special bonus payment coming to all Social Security recipients. However, there are some legitimate ways people can get more from Social Security. First, if you're still working and paying into Social Security, your benefits get recalculated every year. If you had a high earning year, your monthly benefit could go up permanently. Second, if you're between 62 and your full retirement age and you've been getting reduced benefits, you might be eligible for what's called earnings test adjustments. It's complicated, but basically, if Social Security withheld some of your benefits because you earned too much, they might give some back later. Third, some people discover they were underpaid due to errors or special circumstances. When this gets corrected, it can feel like a bonus, but it's really just getting what you were owed all along. The bottom line? Be very careful about articles promising secret Social Security bonuses. Most of the time, they're either misleading or talking about very specific situations that don't apply to everyone. Let's talk numbers for a minute. Social Security is funded by payroll taxes. You know that FICA deduction you see on your paycheck? In 2025, you'll pay 6.2% on earnings up to $176,100. Your employer matches that 6.2%. This year, Social Security will pay out about $1.4 trillion in benefits. That's trillion with a T. It will bring in about $1.35 trillion in payroll taxes and other revenue. See the problem? We're paying out more than we're taking in. That difference comes from the trust fund money that was saved up from previous years when Social Security was bringing in more than it paid out. But that trust fund is shrinking every year. This is why we keep hearing about potential problems in 2034. It's not political fear-mongering. It's basic math. Now, Congress isn't just sitting around ignoring this. There are several proposals floating around Washington. Some want to raise the payroll tax cap. Others suggest gradually increasing the retirement age. Some propose higher payroll tax rates. The most likely solution? Probably a combination of small changes. Maybe the payroll tax cap goes up faster. Maybe benefits grow a little slower for higher earners. Maybe we gradually raise the full retirement age by a few months. None of these changes would happen overnight. When Social Security changes are made, they're usually phased in over many years to give people time to adjust their plans. Okay, so what should you actually do with all this information? Let me give you some practical steps you can take right now. First, create your My Social Security account at ssa.gov if you haven't already. This lets you see your earning history, get benefit estimates, and catch any errors early. I check mine at least once a year, and you should too. Second, if you're not yet collecting Social Security, run some numbers. Use the calculators on the Social Security website to see how much you'd get at different retirement ages. Remember, you can start as early as 62, but you'll get more if you wait until your full retirement age or even until 70. Third, don't panic about 2034. Yes, it's something to be aware of, but we're talking about 10 years from now. Congress has time to act, and they probably will. They always have before. Fourth, if you're currently receiving benefits, budget for that Medicare Premium increase. It might not sound like much, but $10 a month adds up to $120 over the year. Finally, stay informed, but be careful about your sources. Stick to official government websites, reputable news sources, and trusted financial advisors. Social media is full of misinformation about Social Security. Let's talk about some what-if scenarios so you can plan accordingly. What if you're 55 right now? You'll likely see your full Social Security benefits as promised. Even if changes are made, they usually don't affect people this close to retirement. What if you're 45? You might see some small changes, but nothing dramatic. Maybe your full retirement age gets pushed back by a few months, or the formula changes slightly. What if you're 35? You have time to adapt to whatever changes come. This might actually work in your favor because you can adjust your retirement savings plan accordingly. What if you're 25? Don't stress too much about Social Security. It'll be there in some form, but definitely beef up your 401k and IRA contributions. Think of Social Security as one leg of a three-legged stool, along with employer retirement plans and personal savings. Here's something I want you to remember. Social Security has faced challenges before. In 1983, the trust fund was almost empty. Congress acted, and the program continued. The same thing will likely happen again. Social Security is called the third rail of politics for a reason. It's so popular that politicians risk their careers if they mess with it too much. Over 67 million Americans get Social Security benefits. That's a lot of voters. The changes that eventually come will probably be gradual and balanced. They'll likely affect higher earners more than lower earners. They'll probably be phased in slowly. Most importantly, Social Security isn't going anywhere. It might look a little different in 20 years, but it'll still be there, providing a foundation of retirement security for American workers. Let me share some ways to stay on top of Social Security news without getting overwhelmed by all the noise. First, bookmark the official Social Security Administration website. They post all the real updates there, not the clickbait headlines you see elsewhere. Second, sign up for updates from reputable financial news sources. I like sources that explain things in plain English, not financial jargon. Third, if you work with a financial advisor, make sure they're staying current on Social Security rules. These rules change more often than you might think. Fourth, consider attending free Social Security workshops in your community. Many libraries, senior centers, and financial organizations offer these. They're great for getting your specific questions answered. All right, friends, let's recap what we've learned today. The 2.5% COLA increase for 2025 is real, and it's already in effect. Your benefits aren't being cut right now. The long-term challenges are real, but not immediate. The key is staying informed without getting stressed out by every headline you see. Focus on what you can control, like maximizing your benefits and saving for retirement, rather than worrying about what Congress might or might not do 10 years from now. Remember, Social Security was never designed to be your only source of retirement income. It's meant to be a foundation. Keep building on that foundation with your own savings and investments. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know what's your biggest question about Social Security. Are you worried about the 2034 projections, or are you feeling pretty confident about your retirement plans? And if you found this video helpful, I've got a whole playlist of Social Security videos that dive deeper into specific topics. You'll find the link in the description below. Also, if you're planning your retirement strategy, you might want to check out my video about maximizing your Social Security benefits. It covers some strategies that could put hundreds of extra dollars in your pocket every month. If this video helped clear up some confusion about Social Security, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. It really helps other people find this information when they need it. And if you want to stay updated on important changes to Social Security, Medicare, and other retirement topics, make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell turned on. I promise to only share information that actually matters to your financial future. Thanks so much for spending time with me today. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll be talking about some smart moves you can make with your retirement accounts before the end of the year. Until then, take care of yourselves, and remember, you've got this.